It's definitely that time for another SJ Porr Experiment taste testing here. This one is from Firebrew TV. It's a smoked chili chipotle pepper ale, and his brewery name is the Firehouse Beer Works. And it says drink last on here, but as you can see, I had to throw my cap on here because it was leaking really bad. So we're gonna try this out and see how it tastes. So I did watch a couple of the videos, and so I kind of have an idea of what it's all about here. That's some crazy carbonation. Alright, so here you have his beer. So you can see I had to pour it a little strong on that first pour, so I let the head calm down a little bit, and then I had to pour it in a little bit more gingerly. But anyway, as far as appearance, you get a similar orange color that SJ's beer had. I mean, as you can see from the original pour, definitely well carbonated, and you can see it's got a nice, pretty fluffy head on, pretty tight bubbles, and sticking around. So as far, I mean, I don't know if it's if I over poured it or if it's due to shipping or what the deal was, but yeah, the pour, I mean, it just foamed up. I had all head at first, so but yeah, the appearance, I'll definitely looks like a good beer. I think what I smell is a little bit of hop, a little bit of sweetness, maybe a slight little fruity, but it's very subtle. Not like SJ's. SJ's was more like I got more fruit. This is smells like less fruit, a little more hop maybe. All right, let's go ahead with the taste. Oh wow. Yeah, you get the peppers. That's actually pretty cool. I don't think I've actually ever had a pepper beer before, so this is interesting. Thanks for sharing. You don't get the immediate pepper, and even the pepper, I mean, it doesn't give that burning like as, you know, you kind of hear pepper, chili, you know, chipotle, you're kind of expecting it to heat up the throat. It hasn't done that yet. Maybe it'll sneak up in like 5 minutes from now, but well, the flavor is, I mean, it's a pepper aftertaste. You don't get a whole lot of pepper right off the bat. I was expecting something a little different. I was expecting, I don't know if I was expecting like salsa or what, but yeah, it's you can taste the base beer. I can taste some of the same characteristics from SJ's beer. I must say, you know, you pulled off a decent drinking pepper beer, because it's not over peppered. It's not making me sweat at all. So I'm a big wuss when it comes to hot food. So yeah, it's pretty enjoyable, man. So I guess as far as appearance, and I don't know if this had something to do. I mean, like I said, I threw my cap on because when I pulled it out, I could hear it hissing out of the top. So I just popped the top and I put one of my caps on, and this is the first beer I'm drinking today. So But when I poured it, you know, obviously you could see the head just went nuts. So So once everything calmed down, I think I ended up 1.5, two finger head, something like that. And you know, it looks like a good beer, good color, a little hazy. So I think as far as the appearance, I'm gonna give it a. I don't want to ding it too hard because of the whole explosion of head, but I think I'm gonna give that about 3.5. So I mean, good. 3 is good. 4 is great. The aroma. So I think I'm gonna end up giving that about a 3.5 too. Please, you know, this is my critique, and I'm not a as good of a beer reviewer as some. So take my grades for a grain of salt. But the taste, it is enjoyable. It's interesting how you get the same characteristics of SJ's, but that little hint of the chilies afterwards is kind of fun. So I think what I'm going to do for that is giving that about a 3.5 as well. So I think as far as this beer goes on a scale from 1 to 5, it's 3.5, and I did like it. So I mean, it's a good beer. I could drink a couple of these. The pepper is very subtle, which is nice. And yeah, so I think this is a really cool beer. I'm glad that I got to try it. I was kind of worried from hearing people talking about the beers not making it and stuff. So I'm glad I got to try it. I was worried that it was going to be flat when I opened it up, but nonetheless, I didn't get any flatness at all. So it was well carbonated. It's a good looking beer. A solid 3.5 out of 5. So thank you, Firebrew TV. Thanks for sharing this with me. I did appreciate your twist on the SJ Porr Experiment, and yeah. So thank you. Cheers.